a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. German Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping up is Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 6-10.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Walker is there to put it away for out number 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. Second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1.
The count was 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee Wee Reese took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Don Sutton will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and two.
1 ball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting third, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
So now to the plate, Matt Kemp.
At the ball.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no play.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 2-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. Helton on third. Hampson over at second. Kemp on at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. The 0-1 pitch.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Set. Here's the 3-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from
1 ball,
third.
2 strikes, count.
Way outside. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. 0-1 pitch coming.
Well,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Dom Nunez would be next. The set and the 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
He set the payoff pitch. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. Payoff pitch on its way, and another foul ball. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. And will avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. And now here is Justin Turner. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bichette arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton. First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Count still at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Bichette gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's the first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Into the box, Herman Marquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Herman Marquez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. First offering. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Helton, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fouled away. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
So next to hit is Mike Piazza. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Popped him up. Helton waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The set and the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now that.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Snyder on second. Reese at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in for the Rockies, Dante Bichette looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's down. Ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Larry Walker.
To the plate now, Larry Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fouled off. And that one yanked just foul. 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. None out, runners at first and second. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Josh Fuentes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Up next, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Pause, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now to the plate, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Don Sutton, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now at second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for L.A. as the lead remains 3-1. Now to the plate, Herman Marquez struck out in his first at-bat.
The pitcher, Herman Marquez.
Pitch on the way. Here it comes.
Ball, that's down.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So now to the plate, Todd Helton, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Bellinger brings it in.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. So 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. One there on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Matt Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he is in there.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously tying the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Snyder's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate now is Larry Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One and 2. Here it is. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, here is Albert Pujols. They'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now that's popped up. Nunez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Mike Piazza. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Two and one to Piazza. Bases are empty, one man out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Snyder.
Base is empty, 2 away, and up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one. Ball one, no
2 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, tied at 3. Walker Buehler is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
And now the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Josh Fuentes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pujols has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in is Dom Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that misses ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Germán Marquez.
Into the box now, Germán Marquez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Pee-wee Reese. Now the pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Julian Fernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Reese gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Left side, but well foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Full count, here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ball 1.
1 strike.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. And the runner back. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A dive, but he's back. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Todd Helton.
First baseman, Todd Helton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in next, Garrett Hampson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Scott Ober will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Scott Ober.
Will Smith is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball. 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So stepping in is Jackie Robinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Tried to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Next up, Mike Piazza, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Count remains 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Julio Urias gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dante Bichette. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Bichette.
Now the first pitch.
Hey.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Popped him up. Robinson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
I'm sure
33.
his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
At the plate, Larry Walker, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he takes a called strike two.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Try again, 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hatch up. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
To the plate now, Josh Fuentes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
That's
2
ball
balls
2.
and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now at the plate is Dom Nunez. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Story at second. Fuentes on at first with 2 down. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2. Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
C.J. Cron will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Set and the 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Bellinger retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Three-two pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Tight game here. 4-3 our score. As we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Next, it'll be Pee Wee Reese. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
4-1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Cody Bellinger waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Cody Bellinger, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 down the third baseline, and this will get by him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in will be Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
first pitch of the AB on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Tag not in time. It's a big two-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Corey Seager will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 5, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. One and 0. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. One and 1. Here it is. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run blast to left center, and it's now 7-4.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Carlos Estevez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Carlos Estevez.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kemp is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 4. Blake Trinan is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Todd Helton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Now batting, number 1.
And stepping in, Garrett Hampson struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. That misses. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now to bat, Matt Kemp. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Givens.
Ready now is Albert Pujols. He bounced out last time up.
The first baseman has a 55. Albert Pujols.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Pitch on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Now at catcher, Mike Piazza.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In now, Duke Snider. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First and second here with nobody out. That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Pee Wee Reese.
Next up is Pee Wee Reese. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This one's down to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing more in the Dodger 9th. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They're down 3. It's 7-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And the call's been made,
Now
so
pitching
coming
for
on is the
Los Angeles,
bespectacled closer,
number
Eric
38,
Gagne.
Eric Gagne.
So striding in to start the ninth is Dante Bichette, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
A high fastball is in there. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And Gagne's throwing gas now as he just reared up and threw it by him for strike 3.
The right fielder, number 33.
So here is Larry Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-0. Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Julio Urias claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eric Gagne hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
Mm-hmm.